Status is officially reinstated. Status is officially free. WGC, we did it. This is us. This is all us. We did it. Here's what he has to say. I should have an update for you guys soon about what I can do and cannot do. My download counter has restored, but my uploads are still gone. At WWE Games is working on bringing some of them back. Alright. I don't know exactly what he'll be able to do and what he can't do, but I'm hoping it's not too much of a change. If they just say, alright, no more intergender stuff, then hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. But all in all, I hope not much change. And I saw a video too. Man. Like I said, y'all think I just sit here and look for this stuff all day. Like I'm not losing sleep over these dudes, bro. I'm not. They think that we are, but trust me, we're not. So this video comes up on a TL, and obviously when these select individuals want to take time out of their day and they want to actually say something, obviously we're gonna tap in, we're gonna tune in. So like I said, I didn't look for it, it just popped up. So go ahead and watch the video. And for the majority of the video, this dude is just saying, he's just playing a blame game. He just wants you to feel sorry for him. He just wants to feel like he's the victim in the situation. So he goes on just with a bunch of random stuff. It was like, oh, I'm just some fat kid. I'm just this. I'm just that. It's like, dude, what does that have to do with anything? Why even bring that up? And then he says that there's an agenda against the next makers. How is there an agenda against y'all? All because we told y'all to be more vocal and speak up? How are we targeting you? How are we hating on you? How is that the case? Literally all we're saying is for you to be more vocal. That's literally all we're saying. You're saying that you have no pull, that you have no power. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And then you basically, it was kind of hypocritical because a while back you said that you literally told my boy, you know who you are. You literally told my boy that you could just talk to them privately instead of airing it out publicly. You literally said that. But then when you come on this video, you say that the only time you really talk to them is at the event. So which one is it? Which one is it? You're getting caught in a lie here. Which one is it? Do you talk to them frequently, or do you not talk to them at all and only talk to them at the early playtest event? And then once again he goes on and on and on about, oh, they're targeting me, they're this, they're that, they're this, they're that. Bro, they're not targeting you, they're targeting status. The only thing people are telling you to do is be more vocal. Let's not forget about what you pulled the other day when you uploaded that big ass gift, that big ass box that you got from 2K. When your community was on fire, you took what, 2 days to respond? Everybody's in your comment section, hey, what do you think about the status situation? Hey, you're gonna say something about status? Hey, quit liking posts and say something. It took you 2 days, bruh. But when 2K sent you that big ass box and was like, yeah, I'm gonna need you to give us some free promo right quick. Oh, you was ready. You was ready to shook and jive. You was ready to get your ass up there and perform. You were ready, weren't you? That's what this is about. I mean, you keep trying to sit here and say, oh, there's this, there's... If you don't want these labels, simply do this for me, buddy. Simply do this for me. Stop giving people a reason to call you that. If you don't want these labels, stop giving people a reason to call you that. Whether it's a shield, whether it's a sellout, whether it's a 2K lapdog, whatever you want to name. If you don't want these labels, then stop giving people a reason to call you that. And then let's switch gears and let's go to the end of the video. Like I said, I could sit here and dissect this whole video and I could literally react to it right now live, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. But I'm just going through, just summarizing it, what he said for the most part. So, I'm just watching this video and I'm just like, dude, like it just seems so disingenuous. It does not seem real at all. It just seems like he was forced, like he was bullied into doing this. And this is another thing too. A lot of these individuals, they only want to say something when it's the popular thing to do. They only want to say something when they're getting bullied into saying it. They don't want to do it because they want to do it. They're not doing it because for the love of the community. And then you want to say, oh, well, if it's not being reciprocated, then why should I? Well, if you go back earlier in the video, you admit it, because I didn't even know about this. I didn't even know about this. This is how I'm telling the truth. This is how you know unsanctioned TV is telling the truth. I didn't even know about this, bruh. That's how you know we don't keep up with these dudes. I didn't even know about this, bruh. But you willingly admitted. You willingly admitted that you snitched. You willingly admitted that you snitched on a modder for playing the game early and leaking some stuff. You willingly admitted that in a 15-minute video. You willingly admitted that. So fast forward, you're saying, oh, the modding community doesn't fuck with me. The modding community doesn't like me. Oh, I don't know what it is. Well, I think that might have to, I think that might be a part of it, buddy. I think that might be a part of it, buddy. I don't know. Is it? Is it? Maybe you should spend less time criticizing status and other modders and maybe spend some more time reviewing your actions. Maybe do that for a change. You spent a good chunk of this video explaining what you did. Yeah, you did apologize, so kudos to you. But at the end of the day, you still weren't 100% accountable. And then you tried to put this on status even more, when all he did was just keep it real. He said if he's breaking TOS and you're breaking TOS, then both of you should be terminated, and that is 100% true. So what do you do? What do you do? You say, oh, well, if me and Status are getting terminated for TOS, then that means that the consumer should be terminated too. Nah, it doesn't work like that, buddy. It doesn't work like that. Here's why. Status is the one creating and uploading. You're the one broadcasting it and downloading it. But here's the thing. Us, the average consumer, we're not partnered with 2K. We're not affiliated with 2K. We didn't sign a contract. You did that. So if that's terms of services and you're actually a part of the 2K team, yes, you should be terminated, not the average consumer. This dude really is talking about, oh, the millions of players, they should be terminated too. They should be banned too. That's crazy talk. You're moving the goalposts right now, buddy. You're moving the goalposts, and you're really showing your true colors right now. And then you want to say, oh, well, honestly, I hope he gets unbanned, but I'm not going to use any more of his creations on my channel. I'm done using Status's creations on my channel. Crazy. Crazy. And this is what I be saying, y'all. This is what I be saying, y'all. It's like, these dudes, man, and this goes from gaming to in real life, to outside of gaming. This goes from gaming to in real life outside of gaming. There's a lot of individuals that only want to fuck with you when it's beneficial. There's a lot of individuals that only want to fuck with you when they can get something out of it. This shit goes for the gambling industry and in real life in general. They'll smile in your face, ha ha, he act like they fucking with you, but really, they don't fuck with you. They just seeing how much they can get out of you before you figure their ass out. And figure out that they was green from the get-go. Y'all better be careful. Y'all better be careful. So this definitely wasn't the way to go, man. This definitely wasn't the way to go. It's like, what are you doing? Are you trying to free status or are you trying to blame status? Like, what are we doing here? Instead of sitting here saying, oh, next makers are targeted, next makers are this, next makers are that. How about you and your buddies take matters into your own hands and you sit down with the modding community and you try to get something lined up? Instead of trying to blame them and saying that they're assholes, saying that they're dickheads, yada, yada, yada. How about you do that? And I know there's going to be a lot of next makers who see this video. And they're going to go and relay this video to him. I know they are. But here's the thing that y'all don't get. The thing that y'all don't get is, like I said earlier, one, nobody is losing sleep over y'all. Two, nobody is hating on y'all. Because the real Unsanctioned TV OGs, y'all know what's up. How many of y'all were here? How many of y'all were here? I'm talking about the real Unsanctioned TV OGs. How many of y'all were here? This was ages ago. I'm talking ages ago. This was in the early stages of the other channel. Because we had, like I said, we had 2 channels. This was in the early stages of the other channel. This was years ago. How many of y'all were there when we came up with that crazy ass concept to bring the community together? How many of y'all were there? We came up with a crazy ass concept to bring the entire community together. And this could showcase all kinds of channels, whether you're good or bad at WWE 2K. And that video, that concept, that included next makers too, because we wanted to bring the community together as a whole. How many of y'all were there when we came up with that concept? How many of y'all were there? How many of y'all were there when all those years when 2K dropped, we were like, man, we were calling all these next makers out, man. We need to get a match going, man. We need to get a match going. We need to get a tournament going, man. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Trying to bring the community together. How many of y'all were there all those years? How many of y'all were there? You think there's an agenda against you? Nah, but there's no agenda against you. All we're doing is we're just observing and we're just analyzing your actions. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing. If we see some fuck shit, obviously we're gonna call it out. That's all there is to it. But I don't hate you. I'm not losing sleep over you. You think I'm really sitting, tossing and turning in my bed, talking about these next makers, I need a drink, I can't stand them, I can't sleep, next makers. Do you really honestly think that's what we're doing? That's not the case, buddy. That's not the case. And a lot of individuals, they see y'all as a groupie ass club, a groupie ass gatekeeping club. That's what a lot of individuals see you as, a groupie ass gatekeeping club that isn't 100% authentic. Now, some of y'all, some next makers, I will agree. Some next makers, they will stand for what's right. Some next makers, they'll actually tell it like it is. Some next makers, they ain't afraid. But the reality is, a lot of y'all really sus. And you're really showing your true colors, especially when you're constantly deflecting like, oh, I don't know why they're doing this. Oh, I don't know why they're hating on me. I don't know why they... Bro, stop throwing that word around so loosely. Oh, these individuals probably hate the entire world. Oh, these individuals are miserable. Bro, nobody fucking hates you. Okay? Nobody is plotting on you, bro. Nobody. All we're saying is to be more vocal and stand up for your community. Because like I said, although we could sit here all day and we can make videos, we can do this, we can do that, buddy, Unsanctioned TV only has 1,000 subscribers. Unsanctioned TV only has 300 probably closing in 400 by the end of the year, but we don't even have 500 followers on Twitter. Meanwhile, you look at you, how many subs you got? You got what, 60k subs? So yes, your reach is definitely broader, and you can definitely make more of a change than we can. But if we all come together, the change, yes, the change can be done even quicker. If we put all of our brains together, if we all fuse together, yes, that'll be even stronger than just unsanctioned TV putting a video out. That's what we're trying to say. If you can just come as a collective more often and speak up, hey, do that. And then you want to say, well, I've already did that. Buddy. Doing a 30-minute to a 3-hour video or a live stream, and then you throwing out little jabs like, oh, this game sucks. This game is awful. That's not really criticizing the game. What we mean is put up a video on your channel with the title too, explaining what's going on. Because the reality is the majority of your videos, they're mostly challenges. They're not videos criticizing 2K. They're talking about some, oh, well, I have to edit this. How the fuck do you have to edit a public service announcement to 2K? You don't have to edit anything. Literally, all you have to do is you just have to sit up here and talk. That's literally all you have to do. You're making excuses, bro. You're making excuses. And this is why people give y'all the side eye. It's because of shit like this. It's simple as that. If you don't want to get these labels, then stop giving people a reason to give you these labels. Speak when it's the right time. Early, not way later. Speak when it's the right time, and make sure you're doing it because you want to do it, not because somebody is bullying you into doing it or because it's the popular thing to do. I mean, come on now, my guy. You're supposed to be Mr. Online. You're supposed to be the guy for the next makers when it comes to online. And how many videos are up there on your channel about WWE 2K24 servers being absolute dog shit? How many videos? I'm not talking about you getting in a little jab like, look at these servers, man, ha ha ha. I'm talking about you actually standing on 10 toes and putting a video up on your channel and saying these servers are absolutely garbage. How many videos are up there? How many? You're not listening to what we're saying, are you? You're not listening to what we're saying. You're seeing it from your lens and your lens only. You're not seeing it from our lens. And there's going to be some next makers that are going to be cheering this guy on like, yeah, man, you get him. Oh, yeah, you scored him. Yeah, you told him. Yeah, man, you clap back. It's like, bro, I don't know why y'all do this. I really don't. I don't know why you do this. Once again, nobody's hating on you. Nobody's plotting on you. There is no agenda. Once again, if you don't want this label, then simple. Stop giving people a reason to give you this label. And let's not forget all the time that you interact with somebody that's keeping it real with you and you go ahead and you delete your comments. But I thought you said you didn't care what people think. But I thought you said you didn't care what 2K thought. I thought you said you weren't scared of 2K. So why are you going out your way to delete all these comments when you're with somebody that's trying to, figure out why are you maneuvering like this? And why aren't you speaking up? Why are you deleting these comments? Oh, buddy. Yeah. You go on quite the deleting spree. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So yeah, man. That's all there is to it. Just be yourself. Just keep it real. Nothing more, nothing less. And once again, stop with the guilt tripping, bro. Stop with the guilt tripping, please. Stop with the guilt tripping. Oh, I'm just some fat kid. Oh, I'm just this, I'm just that. Stop with the guilt tripping, bro. This goes for you and this goes for all of your next makers. Stop with the guilt tripping, bro. Because I can understand if you was just chill, down to earth and everything, and you didn't, everything was just all goody goody, and you gave no reason for people to call you a shill or anything. I can understand that. But I mean, you know what you're doing, bro. You know exactly what you're doing. You just don't want to. There's just no accountability there, but you know exactly what you're doing. You don't want to admit it, but you know exactly what you're doing. Now, when people bring family into this, when people bring, people do death threats and all that, that I can understand. That's crossing the line. But people are just saying, hey, you got to speak up, man. You got to do this, you got to do that. Hey, that's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. And I don't know if y'all knew it or not, but we also made GameSpot. So not only did we get free status trending, not only did we get community creations trending, not only did we get WWE 2K24 trending, not only did we get cause trending, but we also made it to the Video Game Chronicle, and we also made it to GameSpot. This is probably the most well-known video game journalist. One of the most well-known companies for video game coverage of all time. It's either GameSpot or IGN. And this goes back to when I was a jit, bro. When I was a little dude. This is what you saw for the most part. You saw GameSpot and you saw IGN everywhere. And obviously, the moment that everybody was looking forward to, E3 in the summer. But yeah, this goes all the way back to when I was a jit. GameSpot has been around, bruh. But we actually made GameSpot. So, hey, buddy, for you in your 15-minute video to say, oh, well, I was going to speak on it, but this is going to be the only time that I speak on it. Why is it going to be the only time that you speak on it? If the more you say something, hey, the more our point will get across, the more we're going to stick it to 2K. So why is that going to be the only time that you say something? Like I said, this is the reason why people look at y'all sideways. This is the reason. I'm only going to speak on it this one time. That's not how a movement works. You got to keep it going until you get what you want. Okay? That's how a movement works. But anyways, you in your video, you know who you are. You said, well, I could sit here and talk all day, but it's not going to do anything. We're not going to get anywhere with that. Well, like I said, we made the Video Game Chronicle and we made GameSpot. And what does this mean? This means that headlines are going out on 2K. 2K is under fire. They're all over GameSpot. They're all over IG, and they're all over Twitter. They're all over YouTube. They're all over Instagram. They're all over TikTok. They're all over they're probably over MySpace. They're all over Reddit. They're on every social platform you can name. And what does this do? This gets 2K scared. When creators are stepping down and they're like, I don't know what I'm going to create. I'm done creating until status gets back. I've been thinking for a while, and these are top creators. They're like, you know what? I've been thinking for a while, but I know what I got to do. I'm going to put the modding down and I'm going to wait. I love y'all. And this is when 2K gets scared. You got that on top of people saying, you know what? I'm not going to play the game anymore. This is when 2K starts to get scared. Because what happens? Their money starts to get affected. Their pocket starts to get affected. You're messing with their revenue. This is when they get scared. When there's headlines everywhere. Because they like to keep a good reputation. They like to. They like to be the alpha. They like to be the big dog. Make it seem like everything is under control. They love it. But when all these headlines came out, believe me, 2K was shook. 2K was shook the minute that you log into Twitter. What do you see? Free status. And you see these articles everywhere. 2K was getting shook. 2K was getting shook. And you know what happened after that? Status got unbanned. So for you to sit here and say that it's not going to get us anywhere, that there's no point of speaking, there's no point of going out of your way, that's pretty asinine. For you to say that, that's pretty crazy, man. I mean, look at everything that's happening look at everything that's happened in the span of a week. Look at everything that's happened, and now we're here. Status got unbanned. You know who you are, bruh. And then I'm gonna close off with this. Another reason why I feel like your video wasn't genuine is because, listen to me right quick, WGC. This dude is talking about, oh, I love the community, I love this, yada yada yada. But then you're throwing all this shade at Status, and not only that, but you're also posting this video to your backup channel. Let me get this straight. I thought you said you didn't care what 2K thought. I thought you said you didn't care what they think. I thought you could say whatever you want. So why are you posting this on your backup channel? Your backup channel has 3,000 subs. Your main channel has 60K. You're posting it to a backup channel that has what? Roughly 30 videos? So basically what I'm trying to say is this channel is inactive. Why are you going with the B channel and not the A channel? A lot of people don't even know that you have a backup channel, bro. But you want to post this on the backup channel. For what? And this is another thing, WGC. Like I said, they know what they're doing, but they want to put the blame on me. They want to put the blame on Unsanctioned TV. They want to put the blame on Status. They want to put the blame on all these other individuals. Nah, bro, you know what you're doing. Why did you post this on your backup channel? All the traffic, all the engagement is going to your main channel. So why are you posting this to your backup channel? Why are you posting your free status video to your backup channel? What this shows me is that you didn't want everybody to see it. There's certain individuals that you didn't want to see that video. That's what that's telling me. Or you don't want that many eyes knowing about Status. That's telling me one of the two things. Because you know where the engagement is, you know where the traffic is, you know where everybody will see the video, and that's your main channel. So if you really care, if you really give a damn, if you really fuck with the community, why did you post it on your main channel? Because if there was an Unsanctioned TV too, how would we look like if there was something going on and we posted it to the channel with, let's say it had 10 subs compared to the channel with 1,000 subs? How would we look? That's kind of sus, isn't it? So yeah, you spent about a good seven minutes trying to dog out Status and all these modders, when in reality, you're not looking at what you're doing yourself. And that's the problem here. And that's the problem with a lot of you next makers. Nobody has an agenda against you. Nobody is hating on you. It's just simply getting to the point and keeping it real. That's all there is to it. Because if you keep it real from the jump, there's no reason to even say anything about you. There's no reason to question your character if you kept it real from the jump. And like I said, this may not go for all next makers, but it goes for the good majority. And the reason why people come to you is because you are representing 2K. You represent the WGC. You are a next maker. You have way more reach than we do. And you probably got close ties to a lot of these individuals in the building. So yes, you know what you signed up for. I don't know why you're mad at what you're getting in return, but you know what you signed up for. Obviously, if you're a next maker, people are going to come up to you and be like, hey man, what you got to say about this patch? What you got to say about this game-breaking glitch? Of course, people are going to come up to you. You're a next maker, buddy. You know what you signed up for. So once again, stop trying to put the blame on Unsanctioned TV and Status and all these other individuals, and think about you. Think about your actions. Think about that. Okay? And hey, like I said, if you want to chop it up and get some shit set up, hey, what's up with it? Because like I said, the ultimate goal that I personally want, because y'all think bro, individuals will see us talking about 2K or see us talking about AW5 forever or whatever, and y'all just see us as these miserable humans who just hate the entire world. When in reality, you don't even know us, bro. You don't even know us. You never fucking met us a day in your life. I'm telling you. I'm probably the most chill, realist, down-to-earth individual you'll ever meet in your entire life. because I'm talking about 2K, because I'm talking about AW games, because I'm talking about the video games that I love, wrestling video games, that makes me the worst motherfucker on the planet? You don't know me, bro. You don't know status. You don't know these modders. I'm telling you, bro, I'm one of the most, if not, like, come on, bro. Probably one of the most realest motherfuckers you'll ever meet in your life. And the ultimate goal that I want is I want this community to have fun. Whether it's my rise, whether it's universe mode, whether it's the creation suite, whether it's online in general, whether it's showcase mode, you know, all the game modes. I want everybody to have fun. This has nothing to do with being fat. This has nothing to do with being skinny. This has nothing to do with being black or white. No nationality. No demographic. It doesn't matter what part of the world you're from. It doesn't matter what language you speak. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, this is the WGC. At the end of the day, this is the WGC. It doesn't matter what your weight is. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we're just people. We're just individuals who love professional wrestling and love wrestling video games. That's all there is to it. Like I said, I want the community to be happy. I want everybody to be happy. I want everybody to be happy. That's the ultimate goal here. And you know what would help with that? If the next makers and all of us would come together. Because like I said, if only 50% of the community is speaking up and the other 50%, they're sitting, chilling, you know, laying back, not worried about a damn thing, we're not going to get anywhere. But if we speak up for what's right, if we say what's on our chest at that moment in time, the time that it needs to be said, we don't hold punches, we don't hold our chest. We're not sitting back like, oh, well, I would, but we're not trying to sugarcoat. We can get places. Like I said, the ultimate goal is just to have fun, for the vibes to be immaculate, and for us to feel like our purchase was a great purchase. Because I don't know about you, but me personally, I don't know when's the last time I've bought a WWE game and I felt like it was 100% one of the greatest purchases I've made in my life. I want to sit here and play these games and be like, man, that was crazy, yo. This game is unbelievable. I want to sit here and say that. Okay? I don't want to sit here, you know, once a week, every now and then, and be like, oh my goodness, man, 2K, AW, 2K, AW, 2K, AW. You think I love that? I would rather be sitting here playing the game and having fun. That's what I would rather be doing. I'd rather be sitting here playing online and cooking up content for y'all. That's what I'd rather be doing. I don't like sitting here discussing 2K, 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 AW, AW. I don't like sitting here doing that every single day. I don't. But it's just what we have to do. It's just what we have to do. But I'm saying maybe it'll be a bit more easier if y'all could come with us. That's all we're saying. Like I said, we're all a community at the end of the day. This is the WGC. We make up the WGC. This has nothing to do with weight. This has nothing to do with how you look or where you're from or what language you speak. This has nothing to do with that, bro. So I don't know why you're throwing that excuse around. Oh, I'm just some fat kid. This has nothing to do with that, bro. Absolutely nothing. And that's a stupid ass thing to say, and you know it is. You're guilt tripping you are guilt tripping, bro. You are guilt tripping. You are guilt tripping, guilt tripping, guilt tripping. You want somebody to feel sorry for you. You want to paint status in a bad light. You want to make it seem like he's the bad person when he's not. Status is down to earth. Status is real. Status is a positive. Status is a solution. And the modding community in general. You may have had a little spat with them a while back, but I'm pretty sure if you came correct and you was like, hey man, look, Yada yada yada. Is there anything I could do to get on good terms and make amends? I'm pretty sure you could probably work something out. But to make shitty ass content like this, and just the body language and everything, just making it feel disingenuous, and then you finish off the video with, oh yeah, I hope he gets unbanned, but I'm not going to be putting his content on my channel anymore. That right there is what makes people not want to fuck with you. That right there. So once again, it's not an agenda, it's not hating, you know what you're doing. Now, fix it. Simple as that. You know, just imagine what this community would be like if we could all become one and come together. If we all spoke up at the same time about all the issues. Because, hey, you look at the game, we're on patch 1.06. The game desperately needs a patch. Now, how many next makers are on their case about bringing us a new patch? I'm just saying. Speak up for what needs to be spoken about. Speak up for what's right. This is your game. This is your game, right? This is your game. And like I said, I will agree, you're not God. I will agree 100%. You're not God. You're not. I will agree that you're not a 2K CEO. I will 100% agree on that. But to say that you have no pool, and to make it seem like you can't make a change, that's absolutely ridiculous, brother. That's absolutely ridiculous. If every single next maker, and you know I'm telling the truth, if every single next maker came together and spoke their mind, the possibilities are endless. And I'm not talking about just for this free status situation, I'm talking about the game in general. Because if you look back, what happened with my faction? Y'all was on their case about my faction. And what happens? 2K releases Persona cards. So like I said, if you speak your mind up about something, we can get somewhere. But we just all got to be on the same page. That's all there is to it. And that's literally all there is to it. That's all we're saying is let's just be on the same page more often. Stop trying to throw shade at status. Stop trying to throw shade at Unsation TV and other like-minded individuals who are just calling your ass out. Stop that. Instead, read the room and look at what's going on. I'm not no hating ass motherfucker. Excuse my French, but I gotta say this. I'm not no hating ass motherfucker. I'm not no hating ass nigga. I'm not. In all honesty, I'm happy for you, bro. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for your success. I'm happy, bro. I'm happy. I'm happy. Congratulations on everything that you've achieved with this community. Congratulations on 60K. Congratulations. Congratulations, bro. But I'm just saying, when the community needs you, make sure you're there. That's all I'm saying. Because there is nothing more powerful than the WGC at full fucking strength. And you know that's true, bro. You know that's true. There is nothing more powerful than the WGC at full strength. Look at how we just forced 2K's hand. Look at how we just forced 2K's hand. Look at the headlines that we just made. And I told y'all, Unsation TV told y'all, we was like, man, y'all gotta speak up. Y'all gotta be more vocal. Y'all gotta open your mouths, man. Pause. No Diddy. It was like, you gotta speak up. And look what happened. We made the Video Game Chronicle. We made GameSpot. We made all kinds of headlines. You logged in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days straight, whatever. All you saw was free status. And then what does 2K do? They get pressured. They get scared. They get shook. And what happens? They unban status. And that's how you do it. That's how you do it. So yeah. Just read the room. And let's get it together. There's nothing more powerful than the WGC at full strength. Nothing more powerful. I mean, we've had, 10 straight years of mid-WWE games, and the only thing carrying these games is community creations? I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Speak up more often. That's all. Speak your mind. That's all. There's no hate. There's no agenda. There's not. There's not. And if you think there is, like I said, you're just guilt tripping and you want somebody to feel sorry for you. Imagine what this community could do. Imagine what this community could do for years to come if we all came together. You gotta stop thinking about me, and think more so about the future of this community. Because I don't know about you, but I don't want 10 more years of mid WWE games. I don't want that. But with that being said, hey, shout out to Status, man. And shout out to Marty, man. Shout out to Status and shout out to Marty. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to the modding community in general. I appreciate everything y'all do. Me personally, I'm not gonna be like this dude. I'm still going to use your creations. I'm still gonna download y'all creations. I'm still gonna shout y'all out. Hey, if you go look in the description, I got most of y'all in there for people to see your page and see y'all creations. I got most of y'all in there. So yeah, I actually like y'all. I actually fuck with y'all heavy. I like y'all, and I appreciate everything y'all do for the community. I'm not gonna stop here, and I'm not gonna be like, oh well, I'm gonna stop putting y'all on the channel. I'm not gonna be like that. That's some snake shit, bro. I'm not gonna do that. So once again, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everything y'all do, and we're gonna still shout y'all out. We're gonna still back y'all up. We got y'all, man. We got y'all. So yeah, shout out to y'all, man. And community, WGC, once again, we did it. But I'm going to say this, though. Make sure that this is not the end. Make sure that this is not the end, okay? Make sure you speak up for many, many, many months and years to come for what you want in these WWE video games. Like I said, you need to be more vocal in order to get what you want. And next makers, we shouldn't be clashing. Next time, listen to what we're saying and hear us out for a change and stop viewing it as hate. Listen to what we're saying, read the room, and get up with us. And let's work together to get this shit done. Simple as that. Simple as that. Like I said, there is nothing more powerful than the WGC at full strength. We're still powerful regardless, but we're not as powerful when we're divided. There is nothing more powerful than the WGC at full strength. Like I said, I don't give a fuck about your weight. I don't give a fuck where you're from. I don't give a fuck what you look like, bro. I don't. We're a community, man. I may crack jokes every now and then and be like, oh, yo, ugly, look at that, da, 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 da. I may crack jokes every now and then, cool. But I'm not going to sit here and, make that... I'm not going to sit here and try to bury you because of what you look like, bro. We're a community, dog. We're a community. Read the room. Simple. Read the room and let's get shit moving. Because this is a great milestone. And this is a great thing that we've done. But this does not stop here. Because although 2K and Status might be in good graces now, you never know, bruh. You never know. Because they could easily turn around in 2K25 and they could ban him again. Or they could turn around and they could, use this as a band-aid and give us another terrible game. You never know. So don't just speak up for the status situation. Make sure you speak up for anything you want in this game. Whether it's improvements to universe mode, improvements to my rise, improvements to my GM, improvements to online, improvements to the creation suite, improvements in general, improvements to the core gameplay. Make sure you speak up for everything. If you truly say that you fuck with these games, if you truly say that you love wrestling games, if you truly want better, make sure you speak up. That's all there is to it. The real ones that know, y'all know. Y'all know. Y'all know. The only thing we're doing here is just speaking up for what's right. This ain't no clout chasing. This ain't no goddamn hate agenda. This ain't none of that, bro. Because if I was just clout chasing, if I was hating on you, if I was using your name for attention, then why aren't these videos monetized? Answer that question for me. If I'm hating on you, if I'm sneak dissing you and trying to gain clout off your name, then why aren't these videos monetized? The last What's the Status video isn't monetized, and this What's the Status video isn't going to be monetized. You want to know why? It's not hating. It's not an agenda. It's because this is for the love of the community. That's why. This ain't got nothing to do with no money. This ain't got nothing to do with no bread. This ain't got nothing to do with any of that shit. The only thing that this has to do with is moving our community forward and getting great wrestling games in the future. That's what this is about. That's what this is about. So once again, Next Makers, when you see this video, watch it in full from beginning to end. And Next Makers, when you see this video, don't sit here trying to hype dude up again. Don't sit here trying to come sideways on Unsanctioned TV and Status and the rest of the modding community. Oh, I don't know why they're like that, man. I don't know why they're just mean. They're just assholes. They're just dicks. Oh, I don't like them, man. They need to... Don't... Stop it, okay? Stop it. Don't sit here and think that way. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what Status is saying. Listen to what Grix is saying. Listen to what Fatal is saying in that interview. Listen to what we're saying. Listen to what we're saying for a change. Stop guilt tripping and listen to what we're saying for a change. Come as a collective and let's get shit done. Because we're better and we're stronger together than we are divided. Okay? You may not like some of the things we say. It may come off as harsh. I understand that. But like I said, charge it to the game and do what you got to do. If somebody's telling you to speak up, and then you turn around and you're like, oh no, you're being too harsh, so I'm not going to speak up. I'm good. I'm not going to say anything. I'd rather just sit here and be quiet. You're showing your true colors. You're showing your true colors. Don't take offense to it. Do what you gotta do. Whether it's a 5-minute video, a 15-minute video, whatever. Whether it's a live stream and then you chop up that live, a piece of that live, and then you upload it on your main channel. You do what you gotta do, man. Because like I said, it doesn't matter how you look. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter how much you weigh. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, this is the WGC. And all of us, including you Next Makers, we all make up the WGC at the end of the fucking day. But the difference is you have more pull than the average content creator. So make sure you do what's right. And that's all there is to it. But once again, yeah, man, keep applying pressure. Because, I mean, although status is free, that doesn't excuse all the game-breaking glitches and all the bugs and everything. This doesn't excuse these sorry-ass servers. This does not excuse that. So make sure that y'all speak up. Continue to speak up. Continue to say what's on your mind. And do not let off the gas pedal. Just because status is free, do not let off the gas pedal, okay? And that's all there is to it. But with that being said, yeah. Just had to address that. Just had to clear the air right quick. Like I said, once y'all see this video, listen to what we're actually saying, okay? Listen. Use your ears. Use your ears, okay? Please, you got 2 of them. Because at the end of the day, people are going to know who's keeping it real and who's being disingenuous. People are going to know who's being real and who's being fake as fuck. People are going to know, bro. People are going to know. People are going to know. People know. So give them a reason to not think that way. Show the community that you're for the people. Instead of sitting here getting in your feelings and being like, oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. Oh, you're this, you're that, you're this, you're that. Oh, I'm just this, I'm just that. Oh, I don't have any pool. I don't. With all these excuses. Hey, like I said, do what you got to do. Simple as that. Simple as that. Because y'all don't realize, man. Y'all don't realize. This is just one good deed. This is just one step forward. But imagine if we could apply pressure like this and actually get a great game out of it all around. Imagine. Imagine we can boot up a 2K game and it doesn't feel like a chore when we boot it up. Imagine. I'm not saying the game is perfect, but imagine if we had a 2K when the game was damn near flawless all around. Imagine. But you want to know what comes with that? You want to know what could lead to that? Speaking up. Simple as that. And with that being said, WGC, thank y'all. WGC, love y'all. This shit is powerful. And this shows that this community could be strong when we fucking want to. This shows that this community actually does have a voice. This shows that. And I knew I wasn't tripping, bro. This community is strong when we want to be. But let's not make this shit temporary. Let's make this shit long term, all right? That's all I'm saying. Don't just speak up specifically just for the status situation, but speak up for the game in general. That's all I'm saying, and that's all we're saying. But with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. The voice of the WGC, signing out. The pioneers of the WGC, signing out. It's Unsanctioned TV, and we out here. One love, God bless, see you in the next one. Peace.